Alrighty, y'all. We are leaving the beauty supply store because I had to get a new nose piercing because I lost mine. We went to the club, this country bar the other night, and I had too twerk. I lost all my stuff, my nose ring. So I had to get another one from the beauty supply store because I'm also broke, so I can't afford to go pay real jewelry. So I have to stick with my $2. But now we're going to go to Mickey D's and get some McDonald's. Yeah, I'm gonna treat my man, I guess.
I guess.
I'm surprised you didn't say Chick-fil-A. I thought you was gonna say Chick-fil-A.
Nah.
I was gonna get a salad.
Really?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. I mean, I don't care. I might even eat my chicken nuggets, but yeah. We are home now, guys. And you're probably like, what are you finna do, Asia? My ass gonna take a nap, cause I'm tired. I need sleep. I need sleep. After a good meal, sleep does it for me every time. And my McDonald's was hot and ready. You would have thought I was at Little Caesars. So I'm putting on some YouTube videos. Because this morning, when I say this morning, I do mean this morning, like literally at 6 o'clock this morning, I cleared through my YouTube subscriptions. So it's only people I really want to watch these days. Because I have the same YouTube channel since I was 12. So a designated clean out was definitely needed. So we're going to watch YouTube and take a little hour nap. And then we're going to get started with this vlog, which I don't know what it's going to be yet. I don't know if it's going to be what I read in a week or if it's going to be what I reading new releases. I haven't decided yet, but we will decide when I wake up from this nap. On that note, that's it. That's all. Let me shut my ass up. This is kind of like a bad angle, but I wanted to give a little update on Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Herring. As y'all can see, I'm all in my little reading nook. It's because I'm about to go live. But I'm really enjoying this book thus far. I'm already like 40% into this book. Well, I'm exactly 40% in. And I definitely read a little bit early. I think I read for like 30 minutes so far today. And I haven't picked up this book since then. I had took a break because I need to film some content. I need to film my 21st birthday book haul, so you can check that out on my other social platforms. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. To the girlies on TikTok who was saying this isn't a romance book, can you please state your case to me, because this is giving very much romance to me, in my opinion. And I don't know if maybe people don't expect romance to be messy or to have other plots within itself. But romance is meant to be dynamic and it's meant to be fluid. It's supposed to move with you and grow with you. And I think people just sometimes expect certain romance and certain authors in the romance genre to be kind of like cookie cutter, have this very much cut and dry fairy tale version of romance. And let me tell you, if you think that Emily Henry is going to be that type of romance author, just go ahead and put her down, babes, because she's not gonna be the one for you. And that's okay, because you know everything is not meant for everyone. But yeah, on that note though, I am really enjoying this book. I love both of our main characters. So we're following the story between, I think their names are Hayden and Elise or Alice, one of those. And we're following the story as they're trying to compete about writing this story about someone who's very famous, and she just kind of like fell off the face of the earth, but they're kind of competing. But as they're competing and vibing for her, like for the job, they're also slowly getting to know each other as well. So you're kind of getting two stories wrapped in one. We get the story between Hayden and Elise, but we're also getting the stories of the drama between the famous Ives. I think maybe it's Barbara Ives. I don't know, y'all. I could be reading a book and I still suck at remembering the character names. So, but yeah, I just wanted to get on here and give a little update because I just realized I haven't really done too much talking. But I did decide this is going to be a how many pages I'm going to read in a week kind of vlog because I wanted to do new releases, but I don't really have that many new releases out right now. I do, but then I don't. At least that I have on Libby right now. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm talking a lot. I have everything set up though for reading sprint. Everything is here. I got my drink and my candle in a bag. Also, y'all, I got new bookshelves. Ignore the mess because I'm doing my laundry, but I bought new bookshelves to go on the end of my bed. So we're gonna have to decorate those bookshelves sometime soon. So should we do a reorganizing my bookshelves? Because I feel like we need to do a update on my physical TBR. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Bye, guys. Alrighty, Bookie Bops. This is kind of like a weird angle, but you have to just deal with me because if I face you this way, you can't really see me because there's no light behind me. But I just got off live not too long ago, and y'all, I am 91% through A Great Big Beautiful Life by Miss Emily Henry, and it's just tugging on my heartstrings. I definitely know it's not a 5-star read. I definitely think it is. It's gonna be like a 3-star read. It's not even a 4. It's not bad. The romance is there. It's everything, but you just know when a book you really really love and you can't put down. You just know. But she's definitely really good. And I really am enjoying her and. I just wanted to get my 2 cents because I'm about to finish her right now. I have about 27 minutes left in this book. So I definitely want to finish her before I put my head in the pillow. I finished off my matcha. We finished the live. Live was great. But I just cannot believe that things are already coming to an end with me and Miss Emily Henry with A Great Big Beautiful Life. And that I have to wait a whole another year before another book comes out by Miss Emily Henry. And it's just something about her writing that's just very introspective when I'm reading her that just like makes me like think about my life and what I'm taking out of this book is just really it's just like what is romance? How do you view romance? And yeah, I it just makes me just thinks about ways how I could be more romantic and how I could be a lot more intimate and how you have this version of yourself and you have the version of how everybody see you. I just feel like there's so many things that is going on in this novel that you can just really put in perspective for yourself that it's just like that is what I'm really taking away from this story. And I'm just like, once again, Miss Emily Herring has done it. There's only been one book I really have not really jived with by this lady, and that's People We Meet on Vacation. But everything I've read after that has been just phenomenal. And I'm just so sad because when I finish this, I know I'm gonna have to wait almost a whole nother year and then some for another book. But I digress. Let's go ahead and finish off A Great Big Beautiful Life. almost finished. Oh my god. Miss Emily Henry is truly pretty again. I think it's gonna be a 4-star. That ending was very, very, very powerful, very impactful. Got me tearing up. We are done with The Great Big Beautiful Life by Miss Emily Henry. Hello, Wiki Books. Welcome back. It is the very next day. It is Tuesday, and I just thought we'd sit outside for a little bit and do some reading and like have some lunch. It's a little bit of a late start to my day. It's 4 o'clock now. I would have been here earlier, but then my dad was like, "Where is you at?" And I was like, "What do you mean where I'm at?" He's like, "I need you to go take you to this car place." First of all, sir, why didn't you say something yesterday after you told me, "Oh, Jasmine was going to take you in the morning"? So I was like, "Why didn't you say something?" Because I had literally just left. He's like, "I realized you literally just left when I checked your location." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "But I'm turning around, so I'm kind of." We've been on this journey for like an hour now. But I went to Chick-fil-A and we got some lunch. Can I really afford Chick-fil-A right now? No, not really. But did I still spend my money on Chick-fil-A? Yes, I did. I was gonna go to Barnes and Noble because I think it's called Night of the Moth or something along the lines of that. Rachel Gillick's new book came out today, and I really want to get it. I'ma hold off. I'ma hold off and see how I feel because I really wasn't a big fan of the One Dark Window duology, the Shepherd Kings duology, basically. I think I gave the first book 2 stars and the second book 3 stars. But I'm also the type that I give an author 3 tries before I decide they're not for me. So technically I only read 2 books. So I feel like I should give this book a try to see if it's for me. I don't know. But I just thought we'd eat and do some reading. I started reading The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rukulak in the wee hours of this morning. So I'm talking about like 2 a.m. And I think I made it to chapter 6. I think I'm about 50 pages in. But I just thought I'd come outside. We enjoy nature. But I did have to find somewhere where they were shading because I don't have AC in my car. And y'all probably like, girl, what the fuck? You probably think this is like, you're gonna kill yourself. But I promise you I'm not. I'm in shading. I got this nice little halter dress on. And we're just gonna enjoy the vibes. I just got a Cobb salad with no roasted tomatoes, no corn, no egg, and then I got a pineapple dragon fruit like lemonade refresher because these are literally so freaking good. And I'm mad that Dunkin' took away the raspberry watermelon lemonade refresher. So we're gonna eat and read and vibe. I have class at 6:30. So I hope to do this for about like an hour-ish. And then go back home, probably get some laundry in and a little bit more reading done before class. So yeah, that's it, guys.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. Broken corner piece, got more remedies inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, it's more like this. Immaculate conception, I transform like this, perform like this. Without you, a new weapon. I don't contemplate, I meditate. They're off your fucking head. This that puts against the bed. This that I got. Brilliance, I just kill shit, cause it's in my DNA. I got millions, I got riches building in my DNA. I got dog, I got evil that rot inside my DNA. I got love, I got trouble so hard inside my DNA. I just win again, then win again, like Wimbledon, I serve. Yeah, that's him again, the sound, the engine, and it's like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tires, skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are.
Alrighty, guys, we are home. I was just like, I don't know, I was just ready to come home because like the people behind me, they were like cutting grass over like at in the other like part of the shopping center, but then they came behind me. It was like with the mowers and stuff, and I was just like, okay, this is not a sign to go. But I did end up reading. I was there for like maybe an hour and 15. I think I took like 20-30 minutes to eat, scroll on TikTok. I read for like 30-45 minutes. I made it to part 2 or chapter 3. I started at part 1, chapter 6. I'm 66 pages into this book, so I'm about 19%. I would say like this book is definitely starting off really slow. This is my second Jason Rugalak novel. My first one I read was Hidden Pictures last year, around like August. I think it was like for book club, for my book club on Fable. So yeah, right now it's just really slow, and I think I kind of have an inkling of how this book and the story is gonna turn out. I did accidentally look at some of the Goodread reviews, and a lot of people was like, yeah, it was like a really slow build up to get to the plot and the twist from the thrillers, and the thriller. So nonetheless, I'm excited to see where this book is going to take me. So far, how many pages I'm reading in a week is turning out to be good. It feels good just like actually picking up the camera and vlogging again. I just miss this. Like, I love filming my short-term content, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing about just pulling out the camera and just talking to you guys and then going back and actually editing it. So I'm just so excited. Hopefully I stay on my P's and Q's with this. At least I will right now, but we're gonna see once I go back into these in-person classes for nursing, because if y'all didn't know, I'm in nursing school now, so that was also part of like my big hiatus. So that's why I'm like, make sure y'all are following me on my other socials, TikTok and Instagram. I have a bookstagram called After the Page Turns. The Fable Book Club is After the Page Turns. My TikTok is simply Forever Asia. So just like make sure y'all follow me on other platforms, because even though I might not be active on the tube, I am active on other platforms, and sometimes I'm not active on those platforms, but I might be active on YouTube. So it really just depends. But I feel like I'm talking a lot. I'm just gonna relax and wind down because I have class at 6:30. It's currently 5:25. So yeah. I literally just finished The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rugalak. Y'all, I'm so disappointed. 2 stars. 2 stars. Coming off a 4-star read from him from Hidden Pictures to go to 2 stars. My film review will be up on Goodreads, but yeah, just know I did finish and was not impressed. Highly disappointed. Yeah. Yeah. But now I'm gonna go do homework because I have a discussion post due tonight. Yeah, so I'll have to go do some homework, do my discussion post, and get ready for live tonight. It's about 3:37 right now. So I'm giving a little update because I just finished my reading sprints on TikTok Live. And as y'all see, I said earlier I did finish The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rugalot. So for this live, I did go ahead and start Savor It by Tara DeWitt. I'm actually 64% in the span of 2 hours, which is actually pretty insane. So I probably might end up finishing this book today. It won't technically be today. It won't be on Wednesday, but it will probably be like Thursday, early morning Thursday. So it would be on the Thursday page count. But yeah, I think it's just really insane that I finished the book today. I probably could actually finish this book right now, but there's something I need to do. So I'm just going to call it that. But I'm not really enjoying this book in the way that I thought I was going to enjoy this book, which kind of makes me really sad because I was really looking forward to reading this book and really enjoying it. But this was also my first Tara DeWitt novel. So I'm not crossing her out. I always give authors 3 tries before I decide their writing isn't for me. But I just wanted to give a little bit of update, and yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. So. Hey Bookie Bucks! I just wanted to give a little update because it's Thursday. I did not finish Savor It yesterday. Well, in the wee early in the morning, I did not finish Savor It by Tara DeWitt, and I think I told you guys I gave it 2 stars. My full review is up on Goodreads if you want to see, but I just feel like it was a book that had a really good premise. No, I think I gave it 3 stars. I think it had a really good premise. I really enjoyed like the atmosphere of the story, but I couldn't really get into the plot, the setting, or the characters, including the side characters as well. There was nobody in the story that I was really rooting for, but the romance, everything is there. Everything that is there for the story is there, but it just wasn't there for me. So I just decided like, okay, this book might have been better suited for somebody else. But I did stay up and I did start Sunrise on a Reaping last night by Miss Suzanne Collins, and I read all of part 1 last night, so I'm about 30% in. As y'all can see, I am a little dressed up. And I'm dressed up because we're going to my dad penning ceremony for making Master Chief, which I believe is the highest rank you can get in the Navy. So we're going to go out and celebrate. But I just wanted to give a little update because I am currently reading Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm hoping I can probably finish this book today before the weekend turns around, because this is my last day before I actually go back to work, like back to back to back to back to back. So I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I won't be off until Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this upcoming week. So I kind of wanted to get a lot more reading done. At least finish Sunrise on the Reaping, and I want to be able to start Dune. I might not end up finishing it, but I at least want to start, because I plan on starting Can't Be Enough by Kennedy Ryan on Monday, because it's my book club book for May. So if you want to join my book club, you're more than welcome to. It's free. It's on Fable. It's called After the Page Turns if you're interested. But yeah, I just thought I'd give a nice little quick little update on what's going on. So yeah, I feel like I'm talking too much now and I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm just gonna end this clip right here.
One more time.
Alrighty guys, hello. Long time no see, sight and all, but I did finish Sunrise on a Reaping. So let's talk about it while I get my hair and stuff done, get ready for bed, because it is currently 11:21 on Thursday, and I have to clock in at work tomorrow. I work 9 to 5:30, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So I did finish Sunrise on the Reaping. I gave it 3 stars. I was debating if I want to give it 2 stars or 3 stars, but I went ahead to just give it 3 stars because one, it's Suzanne, but also because the story was like really fleshed out, and I thought it was still done well. I just don't think I was happy with the results that I got from the story, and let's talk about it. One, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Sunrise on a Reaping was not needed, and I'm actually really disappointed because in the way that I read, the actual Hunger Games trilogy, and the originality we got when it came with the Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes. I was hoping that we were to get some originality with Haymitch's story, not like Haymitch's version of the Hunger Games. Although we know he is a victor and he does, win his the 25th. Is it the 25th or the 50th quarter quell? It's one of those. But I felt like there wasn't really much originality to the story at all. So if you read the original Hunger Games, it follows the same exact pretty much pacing and plot of the original Hunger Games, just in Haymitch's POV. And I feel like we're not really gaining anything new. I think it would have been a really, really good, interesting story to see Haymitch like actually be like a mentor, or follow him after he wins, the quarter quell, and how he's going through grief and depression, and all that stuff. And now a lot more of what the behavior that we saw from him in the original Hunger Games does makes a lot more sense after getting his story. But like outside of that, I don't really feel like we got much. And then when it came down to all the the lyrics and the poems and the songs, I felt like it was unnecessary. And then I was kind of upset that Suzanne ain't take no originality and was using, I think it was Edgar Allan Poe. I think she was using like The Raven or something, some poem, when we seen in the past where she could use originality to make up her own poems and stuff. And to me, I don't know, I was just starting to feel like this book was a cash grab. I think I think one, this should be the end. Nothing else should be giving to the Hunger Games. Because I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Suzanne does a great job of writing dystopian and talking about politics. She does such a really good job at that, and I'm never gonna knock her for that. But I feel like there's nothing more that she can really add to the Hunger Games story, and at this point, I feel like she's just milking it dry. And sometimes less is more. You know what I mean? But I really felt like what really would have done it, if we could see what happened, how like the first like rebellion, and like the fights between the rebellion, to give us, we know bits and pieces, but actually a book of who actually led the first rebellion, to give us the actual the Hunger Games that we know, X, Y, and Z, but not only just the. Okay, new angle because camera battery died, and I don't feel like putting y'all back on the tripod. But what I was saying is that I think it would have been great to see the original Fallout with the original Rebellion, and getting to know those characters, and kind of knowing about the original Rebellion, and seeing like the very first like punishment of the Hunger Games, because the Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes takes place 10 years after the first Rebellion attack, and that's only the 10th Hunger Games, which is also briefly mentioned. I love how we touch back on the things that we learned from a ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, with the cubby, the music, and the songs. Like it just gets tied back together. But overall, if you thought you was gonna walk into Sunrise on the Reaping thinking that you were gonna get like new takes from Suzanne, I just think honestly in that format it just falls. It just fell flat. And it really sucks to say, because this was such an anticipated release. Like, y'all, it really was such an anticipated release for me. So I really wanted to love it. The book is not bad. It was really great. Plot, setting, characters, and all that. I just personally think it just wasn't a book for me. And I just personally think it wasn't a book that was needed. Well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and try to go to bed. It's 11:27 now. I am going to be starting Doom by, I don't know that man's name, Frank. I think that's his name. I am starting Doom, so that will be my next read. We're gonna see if I can finish Doom. Tomorrow's Friday. I don't know. The audio says it's gonna be 21 hours, so I don't know. Probably taking about 11 hours, so maybe I can finish this book in about 2 days. Hopefully, I won't be reading this up all the way until Sunday, but you never know. We're gonna see. I literally work all weekend, so I'm really glad that I was able to at least finish Sunrise on a Reaping. I think I've already finished 4 books so far this week, so I feel like this is going great. But I feel like I'm talking extremely too much, so I'm just gonna close it out now, and I'll see you guys on Friday.
4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance. So back on up.